in 2021, we were very, very fortunate to be able to launch our own mobile app. And we did this because on Facebook, of course, a lot of times people share pictures and captions and stories of what's happening in their own area whenever there's a disaster that happens. But on the side of humanitarian organizations, responders, rescuers, because we're also now partnered with these different organizations, it's very difficult for them to identify which of these posts are real and which of them are not so real. And a lot of times the problem is that when people share information on social media, it's very hard to verify the accuracy and, of course, the if it's like current. There was a time when someone posted a request, for example, on Facebook, and posted a picture of a mother and her daughter stuck on a roof, and there was like severe flooding all over them. And the person who posted the post said that these people need immediate help. And so what happened was a lot of rescuers in that area scrambled to find them, and they could not because the photo was actually from 3 years prior. And so this is a problem that we had to deal with because it would be sort of like a case of the boy who cried wolf or something. If we keep on doing that, eventually our partners will run out of resources, or they'll just stop believing that there's an actual emergency that they need to respond to, because there's just so much manpower, there's just so much resource available for disaster response when something severe happens, that we need to be very accurate. We need to be at least be able to verify on the ground. And so one of the strengths of the Bike Scouts is that we are everywhere in the Philippines. And so if something happens, like for example, recently there was a really massive earthquake on the northernmost island of the Philippines called Batanes. And this island is so northern that it's actually closer to Taiwan than it is to the mainland of the Philippines called Luzon Island. So a really big earthquake happened there. And on that very early morning when this powerful earthquake happened, we were watching it on live video because we had Bike Scouts who were living on this island. And in the entire country, we were the only ones who had this real-time and verifiable information about a disaster that was ongoing. And so that was the sort of like the reason for us to build this mobile app, because we needed a platform that did not have the constraints of Facebook, because Facebook, of course, they have to sort of like make sure they're compliant with a lot of things, and a lot of times photos and videos and captions about that are disaster related, not really the most perfect thing that you should be posting on Facebook. And a lot of times, pictures of people who are suffering from the impacts of disasters, they don't really deserve to be sort of like, they don't deserve to go viral on social media.